And then what I think is probably the most important piece after you get the active client list is our operating capacity. So I was talking to a trainer last week who is working full time and they are wanting to just start on Saturdays. And in their Saturday sessions, they only can have, or they only want to have 4 kids per session, 4 trainees per session. They want to make it a really focused, specific, detailed, and give them as much attention as possible. So that's cool. If we only have 4 and we're training for 4 hours, we got an elementary, a middle school girls, middle school boys, and a high school group, and we're making it high school co-ed. If we're doing that setup, then our operating capacity, the total number of people that we can potentially have right now is 16. So hopefully that makes sense for everybody right here. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. 16 is the total number that I can have right here. Now, when I go over to the side, I can calculate this. You guys will see the same numbers here. This is 16, but I realize I only have 10 clients. So my operating capacity, the math is already done for you, is 62%. Out of 100%, I'm at 62% operating capacity, which to me is, that's an F in grade school, at least when I was coming up, right? So let's say we have 12 kids here in our active training list. Now we're at 75%. So what happens is if we start adding more classes and we start saying, hey, I can open up more spots. I don't have enough room. They don't have availability for from 5 until 7. There's a rec league or a church league or a team who's renting this time, but I do have 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. for this. Okay, cool. Now I have 20 spots that I have potentially, and I only have 12 clients. I'm back down to 60%. So I think you guys understand that. And I want to move on, but 2 things that I think are worthwhile for us to calculate: how many clients we have on an active training session on an actively monthly basis, and also what that gross margin will be after the rent and our salaries are taken out. And last but not least, what is our operating capacity? Are we 50%, 60%? Are we at 100%? And we need to increase our prices because we need to make sure we have more room. Those things come after we get these numbers.